Hola, my friends. Welcome back to the SWRA podcast, where aging, wellness, and wisdom do intersect. I am your host, Maggie Lazar, and again, I am thrilled to have you back. If this is your first time, welcome. On this podcast, we start your day off with words of encouragement and also trying to give you some insights into everyday life to encourage, to stimulate, and to help you embrace wisdom. Because I believe this is a skill that will carry you through a whole lot in this crazy world. It will help you be measured, calm, collected, and thoughtful. And isn't that beautiful when you see a seasoned lady who's, her aura is different and you feel at peace around them? And that's what I wish for you. So today is Aging Day. We have a lot more people living longer. And of course, because of science and discoveries in medicine, how do we manage diseases? But also, we have had a growing emphasis on prevention. I don't know about you, but the matriarchs that I know are people who have taken care of themselves, right? There are people who are not battling, a host of diseases. There are people who have discovered a measured way of living. They have mastered the skill of letting go and not fighting, battles that they cannot win. And also, they have an appreciation for people. They have an appreciation for the simple things in life. They have a forgiving heart. They are socially connected. I met this 89-year-old matriarch the other day. I mean, she's just saying, well, Maggie, I met so-and-so at a jazz club. I mean, she's 89 going on 90. She drives. She's part of a book club. She's got friends. She's doing this. She's doing that. And of course, aging and living longer does not mean there isn't something wrong with you, right? Because the mechanical part of our bodies, like our joints, may not work as well, right? Maybe you've had some knee replacements or hip replacements, so you may move a little bit more slowly. You could even use a cane, but the essence of you is intact. And these folks may have some mild memory impairment. Well, I do. Heck, I have a hard time remembering people's names, especially actors and people I'm looking at the screen and I know this person, but I cannot remember his or her name. That doesn't make me senile. No, that means my brain is aging, but I'm still very vibrant and I stay connected and I feed my brain and I exercise it every day, right? So the moral of the story today is to tell you that lifestyle and attitude about life goes a long way in extending your years. Women, of course, we have a lot more octogenarian and centenarians. I always get those mixed up. Female ones than we do males. And we know why. Men have a shorter lifespan than women. The average life expectancy for a woman now is like 81.1 years. That means you have some people living longer and less. And for men, it's about 78. So we live an average of 3+ years than the guys. So that's why I say tongue in cheek, when I used to work or just visit an assisted living, there would be like 80 women for like 5 guys. Those guys, even though they could barely move, but let me tell you, when they have like a little dance party, it's amazing. The women were swirling around them, and the guys had to pick up the litter. And that's what happens even in younger years. We have more females available for however many males. Well, I leave them alone, but if you're gonna chase one, go ahead, sis. But aging is a privilege, and how you age depends in large on you. on how much you invest in your health, in your wellness. Again, remember what I said in the beginning. I want you to find some octogenarian or centenarian, old people, and you ask them, what what do you think? To what do you owe your success? And it wasn't so much what they ate, it's about the attitude. It's about sleeping. It's about loving on their families. It's about them having hobbies. It's about them being socially active and connected. So, sis, please don't forget about those factors. And if your idea, I mean, I don't want to live to be 100 if I'm going to be miserable, if I can barely move and I'm in the bed and somebody has to wipe me and turn me. I don't want that. And I pray to God every day that He doesn't allow me to live this long in that condition. I pray that I would go to sleep and not wake up. My mother said I wasn't feeling good, and then they give her a bath and laid her down, and that's how she went. I would love to go like that. But if I'm going to live long, I want to be vibrant. I want to be loving. I want to be connected. I want to be active. And that's what I want. And I know that's what you want. So do what you can right now to create that life for yourself by the way you live today. I'm going to tell you, move every day, get out in the sun, eat right, eat at home, drink lots of water and green tea, maybe a cup of coffee a day. It's not bad. Don't listen to all the hype and don't be going over here on this diet, that exercise program. Listen, you're wasting your time. Just be consistent with whatever you're doing. Open your mind, open your heart, and forget the noise and love on people. So I'm going to tell you again, go out there today, be a good human. I have so many taglines, I need to use them. Like no bueno, play with your food. So you guys will remember me by those terms and those catchphrases that I use. All right, sis. I hope you have a lovely day. I have things planned as always. I never wake up and say, "Oh, I have nothing on my calendar." I might choose to ignore some things, but I always have something going on. So God loves you today. Go love on some people, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Au revoir. À la prochaine. Bye.